Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. All right. Another another day to trade. All right. For the most part, I've seen some pretty big movers today. COSM was up 100% or is up 100%. VIVK and all of these are on my under $5 movers list. And then we have a couple more that are up like 48%, 20%, but everything's pretty much under $5 that's really getting some moves today. Up here in the high floats, the biggest thing moving is LCID right now, up 4%, and then Microsoft is up as well. And then we have Spotify, which is coming out. Was it Spotify or I think they had earnings today or in the aftermarket. Sometime today they have earnings. And then BA, J Blue, and none of these are really up a significant amount. 2% is the biggest one in that range. Then we have some low floats above $5. Um, and the biggest one there, look at that chart. Nah, that's not something you want to jump into for long. ACHV does not look too interesting. Let's look here on the 4-hour chart. Oh no, look at that. From the 9, dropped all the way down to the 7. I'm okay. DWAC, last time we looked at it, it is at a bottom here at the 40s, 40 level, and has been slowly making its way off of that little bottom. But for all intensive purposes, we need to see these under $5 either start to fail or hold their levels at the open. Let's look into some of the news here. COSM. COSM, Benzinga's pros top 5 picks watch list for Wednesday. Healthcare stocks moving, blah blah blah. What is the news on this one? Holding shares with no news to account for the move, but the float is low. That's pretty much all this guy going for is a low float. Next one is VIVK. Victor shares double after a new 10-year contract. Victor wins a contract for the sale of asphalt from its Utah facility. Potential value up to $250 million over 10 years. Okay. So that's a little bit better news than what we just saw on the other one. Okay. Victor wins asphalt. Let's go look at VIVK. See what some more news on it. VIVK. Vivacor Inc. Guaranteed it's a low float. Yep, 7.29 million. It's got how many employees? 25 employees. It operates, acquires, and develops clean energy technologies and environmental solutions, primarily focused on soil remediation in the United States and Kuwait. It specializes in the remediation of soil extraction from hydrocarbons or of hydrocarbons. such as oil from properties contaminated by or laden with heavy crude oil or and other hydrocarbon-based substances. The company was founded in 2006 and is based in South Salt Lake, Utah. What's up, Dome? DOM. The man is in the building. It's been a while. Just sitting here looking at these little right now, everything that's got volume and motion is under $5. So let me flip back over here to TOS. Right now we're looking through COSM, which had no news or no reason to be up, but is up 116% here. This is the daily chart there. What's up, Donnell? Daily chart on COSM does not look great. Definitely hit a bottom down there at 94 cents of yesterday was the close right here. And then opening up, what's up, Dallas? Opening up here at 227. 227 there. So no reason. Don't really have any explanation, but it's up. The other one is VIVK. Also up 64%, closed yesterday at 169, up today to the 282 level. So right around this level there. Next one is AFIB, $1.18, but it's up 47% from where it closed. 80 cents up to 118. Not a huge move there, but did move up. The one that I was looking through the news on is VIVK though. VIVK, they got a contract for they basically are selling some asphalt. Over the next 10 years, they'll be distributing this asphalt to a company called, what's the name of that company again? A company called, I just read it. Las Vegas Paving. Las Vegas Paving is the one that they're distributing to. Yeah. Let's see who else is in here. CLBS. That one's a little bit cheaper at 74 cents. Not really getting the volume of these others. Over 10 million shares traded. What's up, Lauren? DWAC is still pushing its way up. I've been looking at DWAC. You know, it came down here to this bottom of the right under the $40 level here, and it's just floating there. So if you've been interested in DWAC, it looks like a nice little it came back. This is the gap fill area right here. So right across this level of the 50 is where it's been working off of. This little start of the gap, gapped up, came back down and just tested that gap and holding that gap. VIVK had a offering. I did not check that far into it yet. Let's see. Bam. VIVK. Okay, look, maybe it's on the other news. VIVK. Water contract collaborates with prototyping, secures long-term oil sands supply. Okay, yeah. 8 million underwritten public offering on and NASDAQ listing. Developer clean energy. Are there any prices in here? Okay. So at public offering, the price of $5 per share, and it's already hit $5 per share, I believe, today in pre-market. Yep, right over here on TOS, we can see it got up there to that $5 per share and then sold off. So what's the probability that it's gonna? And look at this yearly chart. This is quite nasty here. I mean, after it got shoved down, it just pretty much lived in this area down here. So no huge moves there on that one. So that one, we'll watch it fail and see what else comes up. What's the next one? ABI or XBIO not doing too much. Anything else that's up in the higher floats? Nothing. LCID is up there. VIVK curling nicely on 5 minute. Hey, you can play with it. If you can get those quick scalps, do it. But just know it's already reached this offering price and basically gave back all those profits once it reached it at $5. Let's see. Yeah, nothing up here looking okay. You know what's so funny? I was looking at Apple's news, and for the longest, when I was working as a engineer for a company that serviced AT&T and Verizon. The biggest problem that they were having was people were fixing their own phones, fixing their own devices, and so what Apple did with being so smart is they made specific devices that had devices within those devices that would register as either OEM or not. So when you put the wrong part on, or a part that isn't the original or certified by Apple, it wouldn't work. And so that really messed up a lot of the repair jobs for people. But now Apple has figured out how to monetize the process fully. They have opened up a self-service repair, which means that you can fix your phone or whatever. They'll provide you with good parts and everything, but they pretty much get all the profit from the whole process. So that's crazy. Apple, man, I can't stand Apple. But anyway, let's see what we got. What else we got? DB, Facebook got a little bit of news down. Wait, let me just look through some of this news here. DB, that's in the negatives, but Facebook, Twitter faces multiple notch downgrade as Musk buyout. Let me make this bigger. I want to expand this, maximize. Okay. Twitter credit faces multiple notch downgrade as Musk buyout leads to a significant spike in debt. Oh, did y'all see what the CEO of Twitter got in the deal? He got $42 million to step down in the next 12 months or to terminate in the next 12 months. 42 million, bro. I would have quit today. I'm like, deuces. See ya. It was in the deal for him to step down to give 42 million. What is he gonna do with 42 million? But anyway, MW, Twitter, team tracking, Elon Musk, jet shares backup plan just in case his Twitter account disappears. Wall Street's bet, stocks mixed market, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so nothing too big there. Apple with the self-service repair news that I was just telling you about, where you can pretty much do the same thing that everybody's been doing forever, but now Apple is charging $300 for a iPhone screen and 19 cents for the screws that need to go into the phone. So like I said, they found a way to profit, because the screens that you could get before they made all the changes were like $50, $60. But now they're charging you $300 for the screen, and they're not even putting it on. They're like, nah, you can do it. You can repair it, but we're gonna get our 300. What's up, Gary? Lauren says 17 billion 165 million 990 I mean, not 990, 99,200 has been burned with Sheba. Oh, Sheba's still doing burning. I was like, what? Yeah. Literally just got an iPhone 8 Plus screen completely fixed for 100. That's what I'm saying, Lauren. That's what I'm saying. iPhone 8 was so the phones that have problems that with the OEM parts are I believe it's iPhone X and up. They have from that on, they have those devices in there that register the device with the phone, and it has to match up in Apple's database for it to work. Actually, it's deeper than that. It doesn't have to match up. What they did when I was working there, they had this device where you can go in and actually reprogram the codes to match up. So any screen can be made to work there, but it's Apple. They not gonna do that for free. Let's see. Let's see. TJX, boo boo boo. Tesla down to $881. We saw that. Wow, look at that. Look at that daily chart there. It took a little bit of a love dip. Um, China lockdowns pose earnings risk for major industrial stocks and autos like Tesla. Okay. I don't think Tesla's too worried about that. Elon Musk notes that Donald Trump's Truth Social Media trouncing Twitter. So that's DWAC that he's talking about. And that's why DWAC is getting a little bit of love down there, or was earlier this morning. Let's see what else we got. Microsoft sector. Tech earnings are a reflection, blah, blah, blah. Warren Buffett loses world's fifth richest position to Indian energy tycoon. Bill Gates could be next. I don't think they're worried. If you're in the top 10 richest people, I don't think you're worried about losing a position like that. It's like, bro, whatever. I'm still a billionaire. What's up, SB? LCID continuing down as well. Saudi Arabia orders up to 100,000 electric vehicles in boost to startup Lucid. Lucid stock rises because Saudi Arabia buys whatever. They're up only 4%. Not a lot of volume in the high floats. Spotify is having earnings today. It says Spotify shares fall over the last 10 minutes as company's earnings conference call ongoing. Not seeing any specific commentary out of that company. But yeah, Spotify definitely came down on under the 100 mark. Yes, appreciate that, SB. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoy the content. We have Boeing up here next. Boeing CEO says management is not worried about demand issues. They're probably just worried about planes crashing, really. I mean, Boeing has had a couple of planes go down, so they're more worried about that than the flight demands off of COVID kind of decreasing. Boeing did have earnings. They missed their estimates and reiterates positive free cash flow in 2020. I mean, not 2020, 2022. JetBlue is another airline company that pretty much just moves right along with the rest of airlines like Boeing and United Air and all of those. Netflix continuing to die after this gap down from 3. Well, actually, it had a gap down up here. 5 to down here to 4, then 3 down here to 2, and now 2 going to 1. Netflix has been falling off forever, man. Twitter, again, Elon Musk is still, he bought it, but it didn't get an explosion or anything like that because, I mean, the hype was really just him and his offer. The threat of his offer was the hype, and that's that U shape you see here. OTIS. I don't know what this thing is. Otis, it's not up too much, not up positive or negative, so I don't really care. American Airlines is up very slightly, another airline company. XPEV, I remember when that thing was low float. It's not anymore though. Signs a deal with Agricultural Bank of China for up to 1.14 billion credit line. Xpeng signs strategic. Okay, yeah, same news almost. Strategic cooperation agreement with Agricultural Bank of China. All right, down to the low floats. BGI, Burks Group regains the compliance. Okay, that's no kind of news. Veru coming on down to $12 again. It's kind of just has a little bit of a trend downward now, right here, that we can kind of see. And let me extend that. Extend that to the right. Okay, yeah, got a little trend down. CYN was one that I'm kind of interested in. I want to see it pull back. It came back down to the 318s. It closed yesterday at the 373s. I want to see some consolidation on this one. This is the automation vehicle that is fully automated, and it works around like factories and storage depots and things like that to transport different materials and things like that. But I have it on my watch, just watching it over time while it's cheap, because I think that, if they keep making advancements, it could get very, very, be very, very promising. GMDA, Jamedia Cells presents updated 1-year post-transplant follow-up data for phase 3 study of, oh my goodness, what is that word? Omidupicel at 2020 transplantation and cellular therapy meetings of ASTC. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading that. Whatever that is. CRXT, not looking too hot. Okay, so let's get on up here to these things that are up 100 something percent. These are the ones that I have currently on my watch as well. COSM up 132%. 16 million shares traded on it. It does have a float. The shares here say 17 million, but the float is 9.5 million. It did not have any exact news to why it was up right here. You can see there. Cosmos Holdings shares are up 108% pre-market. No news to account for move. VIVK is up 87%. They got a contract for the delivery of some asphalt to a company called Las Vegas Paving, and they had a gap down here of 720 down here to the 465. During pre-market though, they actually came up here already, I believe. Let me see. Let me go back. Pre-market, yeah. So they came up here to the $5 where their offering was. They had an offering on this one as well at $5, and you can see it already been up there. It's already sold off. So what's the possibility of it getting back up there to where it's offered twice? If you want to trade that one, you got to be careful. Make sure you look at the higher time frames. This is the yearly chart where every candle is a year. It has been on a struggle boat and just gone flatline, basically. No, not even a heartbeat. This is the weekly chart. This is the no. This is the monthly chart. This is the weekly chart and daily chart and 4-hour. So next one is AFIB. AFIB making its way up there. Another medical stock agrees to announce agreements to fund strategic growth priorities is the news today. So they're just doing some strategic things, I guess. But they're up 57%. So all of the real motion is down under $5 today, which may or may not be a good thing. Let's look at the overall market watch. Look at the blood in the water there. But this is because nothing has opened yet, and I believe this heat map doesn't update until the open. We have 5 minutes left to the open now. So yeah, I'll be watching these COSM, VIVK, and AFIB. Let's also look at oil real quick. Oil floating around that $100. We can see the original trend there that it broke out of, made the secondary trend. So we'll see if it wants to break down At this point, it'll be what, 92 bucks, and if it continues to go, it'll continue to separate from this other trend, and we'll have to find another trend there. Let's see. The NQ was absolutely dumping yesterday. Looks like it got a little bit of recovery. Got past this little level of the 13,000, but did a little bit of recovering, and right now it's floating right at the 13,000. So we'll see what that wants to do on the open as well. But let's jump over here to Street Smart Edge. If you guys have any other callouts that you saw that I didn't see, please put it in the chat, and we will. Dallas says, team, I want everyone here to switch to Fidelity for their order execution broker. Fidelity? Why? What's up with Fidelity? Did they do some new stuff or something? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Nuts. Nuts, NUTX, went up crazily yesterday. I mean, it started at what, $4 down there and ran all the way up. I don't know who all saw it, but this thing ran all the way up from 4 to 14 and then dropped down here to the 9 with no reason at all. Like, I was like, what? What's this thing doing? And that was NUTX. Let me see if it got any news today. Wednesday's pre-market. Gainers, nope. Nope. See, shares trading above average, no company specific news. So I don't know why that was up, but I got it there on the scans just to watch it today. Let's see where the SPY is as well. SPY is at the 417. Got down there to that 413 earlier today. Does not want to break down just yet, but definitely getting close. Maybe. You know, the SPY is so... I'll just say that, maybe. Because it will rebound if you don't watch it. 2 minutes to the open. Dallas says they're the one of the only services that guarantees an opportunity for your trades to go into the light market, and not the dark pooled into displaced breakouts. Oh, okay, got you. So it's better. So Dallas, does that mean it's better for scalping, or what does that mean? Does that mean, I don't know. All right. So we got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Keeping my eyes on everything. Fifteen seconds left. Whoa, what is that? Market is open. So let's see what these want to do. Okay, COSM was the one that was kind of grinding up crazily. We're going to watch it do a high of day and see where it wants to go. Dallas says the only place that guarantees oh my gosh, I just broke my tongue. Guarantees basically an anonymity. Oh my god, baiting. Okay, got you. I broke my tongue, man. You know, I read all of these medical articles and things and don't have any problems with medical words. But then I broke my tongue on that simple word. Oh well. All right, COSM making a high of day there at the 250. Remember, this one has no news. We have resistance up here at the 250 high of day. AFIB going on down, already down 5% on the day. SPY high of day right now is 418. We'll see if it makes a new high of day. VIVK, remember it already filled this offering up here at $5. So that if it's gonna go up, that will probably be the top at that $5. Nuts getting on up there as well, making a high of day. A little bit higher float as well on nuts. Let me see what that float's looking like on NUTX, because it wouldn't show up yesterday. I was like, what is this thing? Float, nope. Well, they show the shares outstanding, 643 million. So it is getting up there, forming that high of day. Okay. Good morning, One Life. Okay, nuts made the high of day. We're waiting for it to actually it doesn't have any news, so it's probably not gonna come back up. At least VIVK had news. I mean, has room up $2 up to the $5. And is still green on the day. Has a high of day here at the 350 as of right now. It's pretty much the only one that I think can move up out of this bunch. DWAC is also getting back up on low volume. DWAC. Yeah, DWAC getting some little pops down there. This one just holding. Give it that first 5 minutes to see what kind of action it wants to give us. Pumping on up there to the 350s, up 14%. Making a new high of day there at the 364. A little bit smaller range. Okay, let's see if we can get anything else up here. NIO. Why does it keep going back to that? Well, VIVK is the only thing that's staying green right now. $364 high of day, so put that up there. Okay. Wow, AFIB giving up the ghost. Down 10% now. Cracking down there. So we're going to try to focus in on things that are staying red or staying green on today. NIO, what are you doing out here? Don't like that chart setup. Ford, Apple, Tesla. Nothing. DWAG making its way on down. Okay. So Coast down 13% now. Don't think that one's coming back up. Had no reason to be up in the first place. I removed that one. AFIB. Did that one have any news? I don't remember. Up 40%. Medical stock surges. Oh, growth priorities. That's not something I'm interested in either. All right. VIVK continues to hold in these levels though. Nuts went on down. DWAC. I think this one's gonna be something that moves up though. Continues to hold these levels right above the $3. But it may be a trap. Okay, so the market's slowly coming back green. Look at this market slowly coming back green there. One life. One life. Why you gotta call me out like that, bro? I'm just literally looking around, just looking for opportunities. You think it's continuing up? I don't think so. Because it's already hit its offering level up there. DWAC pulling on down pretty nicely on this uptrend. Has a little uptrend here, but is definitely separated from it. Yeah, I don't like how much separation it has from that. It can definitely fall on down. Tesla already back over 900. There's Daniel B's favorite stock, Rivian, up 4%. Probably gonna give it all back throughout the day. It's always going down. Mattel announces a goal to reduce plastic packaging by 25% per product by 2030. Whatever MAT is, it's up 12%. a million shares in volume. Let's look at the 4-hour chart over here. Came down to the 23, bounced all the way up there on MAT. Here's the yearly chart, Mattel. I really don't know what this company is though. Let me see. Wow, they got a lot of employees. That's like the most employees I've seen on a company. 36,300 employees. That's nice. They got people working. Mattel Inc., a children's entertainment company, designs and produces toys and consumer products worldwide. The company operates through North America, International, and American Girl segments. It offers dolls, accessories, gaming, boom, boom. Yeah. So, okay. Entertainment. So that's okay. Where are they based out of? United States and California. Up 11% right now. Definitely a strong uptrend on that one. Okay, let's move on up. VIVK, man, it just doesn't look good. Look how far it is from that 200 moving average. 200 is at the $7, and then it's red on the year. You find a lot of shorts there. COSM should be continuing down. I don't know One Life. He's been doing things, man. He's been doing things. Daniel B says One Life, One Chance. He oversleeps. Yeah, he's not a morning person at all. He'll be on at some point, probably. Okay, CYN continuing to go up, continuing to get up off of those levels, but I need to see it consolidate. I'm not interested until it consolidates, but it does look good. I add that back over here. CYN. Where is the rest? I guess the rest of the volume is in NIO. EV stock. Good morning, Scarface. Out here looking around on hump day. For some opportunities. Yeah, I think CYN is going to be the stock of the day. That one is absolutely getting up there. Yep. But I'm going to be patient on this, and I wanted to consolidate a little bit more. It's got that automatron, whatever that video we watched yesterday, news. All the way up to $4. Lori called out RDBX. Up 3%. Getting a little pop there. What's that volume looking like? Volume a little bit on the low side. Wait a minute. What is DWAC doing? DWAC 41. That's low volume as well. Okay. RDBX. So much competition out here, but nobody wants to stand out. Also, while all of you guys are in here, SB was reminding me, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, you can consider subscribing, and definitely check out the content. Let's see. Um, Scarface, you said I accidentally erased my watch list on Street Smart Edge. Can you help me get it back to where I have like you have yours? Well, Scarface, I've actually been using well on the watch list. Yeah. Got you. Let's see. So basically up here I have my symbol, my last trade, my percent change. Um I am showing this screen, right? Yeah. Volume, market cap. If I take a position, it'll be out here. Whatever the cost per share is, the alerts, and the notes. So basically, you just go into columns and settings. You choose whatever, out of here that you want. Quantity, cost per share, P&L share, and then you can actually organize these over here. You can drag them around, select, and this little hamburger here, you can just drag it wherever you want to there. But I haven't been using Street Smart Edge for screeners, just watch list though. RDBX pushing on up there. What happened to CYN? Yeah, I'm a wait. I really am interested in CYN long term though. Just to pick up some shares to see what it wants to do long term. But it's got to come down and consolidate and maybe double bottom or something. Give me some cheaper prices. I know it's cheap right now. It's at $3, but even cheaper. Even cheaper. Dallas says MAT is on his top watch list. Yeah, I did go over that one a little bit today. MAT. Yep. That was the one I was looking at. It's the entertainment type deal. I'm still holding my other shares of uranium stocks over here as well. URA, I've been it's just getting some consolidation in here. I was watching, had some support levels drawn out here, and then I was looking for it to hold these support levels. It came into this support level and it's holding the 50% level in this support level. If it continues down, I'm still okay, but just gonna hold my uranium shares, just seeing what kind of range they can get. LTBR was a little bit higher range stock. I got in at the 8 here and was looking for it to hold this right above this $6 level, looking for it to come back up. I was thinking about adding to this one. I don't know if I will. I don't know. May just let those little shares play. And then on UROY, I also picked up some there right across this level here of the 240. I mean, not picked up here, but I've been looking at the supports along this uptrend and looking for it to hold these supports. But it came into this support slightly and then coming back out. But the thing is, I've seen the average days of consolidation is 20 days. So I'm gonna give this thing about, it's coming to this consolidation. It's only been 3 days. It's got what, 16 days left to figure out what it wants to do in this consolidation. So no rush there for an ad. That's why if you see these numbers up here moving, I am in some positions. Okay, VIVK is getting up there, made the high of day, breaking that a little bit. Broke it by what? 40 cents, 40-cent breakout right there. Right up here to the 421. MAT. You shorted. Lando says he shorted BA from yesterday and woke up in love to love in paradise. Donnell said he got a nibble on the long on VIVK. Okay. Yeah, volume is just pouring into those areas of COS and VK. But I think COSM, whoa. COSM is gonna get less love. It's down. It's still down 10%. So yeah, less love on that one. Crazy opening for the SPY. Oh my goodness, it's back over 420. See, that's what I was. You remember when I was opening up and I said, well, it may be going down, but you can't trust the SPY. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. Cannot trust the SPY. Look at DWAC. DWAC shooting up there from the 41 up to the 49. We're getting some little pops here. The original opening was 42.89 right there. On the I guess this will be support now. Popping through there. See if we can identify any obvious trends. Nuts popping up there as well. High of day was the 984. It came up crazy yesterday with no news. VIVK coming back up to the top, so we're seeing it make a new high of day here. It has a little bit of a trend. We'll see which trend it wants to respect though. Let's see. It's got this one right here from the pre-market, but I really don't trust pre-market data. But if it starts to respect it, oh well, great. CYN hit a high of day of the 426 up here. Wow. That threw a wick over that previous high. Got up there. Forming a little bit of a range. Man, everything is green. Everything is green. Look at this. You remember the beginning? Look at all this green. Everything. And these are the hardest markets to trade because what's going to be that thing that stands out? Actually, no, let's pop back over here and look at the scans. BA target is 150. Lando called out. I'll go and look at BA in just a minute. Dallas says he's got his eye on nuts or NUTX. I don't know how to say that name. I just say nuts. Whatever. Okay. Market will not exist in 5 years. Why you say that, One Life? What makes you think that? DraftKings, AMC, Rivian coming up. Sky. Slight little push up there. I'm gonna put that on the watch too. Sky for any kind of scalps. NKTX continue to push up as well. NKTX. So we're seeing some things that are bubbling down here. DWAC. Okay, so I think I added all of the ones that I kind of like to the watch. I believe. Daniel B said he read yesterday that the average stock holding period is 16 seconds. That can't be right. That can't be right. 16 seconds? You gotta post that article. It can't be right. DWAG, okay, yeah. CYN. DWAG. VI. Nuts is definitely continue to work its way up slowly with no news. That's the thing about it. It has no news. Why? Why is it going up? This is what happened to COSM. It had no news. It's doing the right thing. It's going on down, cracking down $2. AFIB weak news, going on down 10%. Boeing is getting slaughtered here. But I guess that's good for Lando. The SPY coming back down to the 420s. Now, one thing I can say, this may be creating a resistance at the 420 level. It did bounce up there, and it did have a gap up to the 420 level and tested it a couple of times up here. So it may be forming a resistance at the 420 instead of just going on up. NKTX, DWAC, MAT came down to the 23. Okay. All of these uranium stocks are doing the same moves. Oh, it's back over 24. We'll see if it holds up there, because if URA holds up, all of the uranium stocks are going to get pulled back up with it. Veru had a little bit of a sell-off there. COS eating dirt. Coming on down, we got another high of day. I don't like a high of day where it hangs around their position and then drops. I wanted to hit that high of day, kind of like what did not nuts, but let's see. Where is oh, I forgot to look at Sky. Sky is another one that I like to scalp sometimes, but it's kind of lower volume today. Definitely not the same sentiment that it had yesterday. DWAC up to $44, continuing its push out. Very choppy though. Got a little flat top here at the $4. Looks like it's becoming resistance on this one, so I put a little bit of resistance there. $4. CYN getting a little flat here as well. We'll see if we can identify a trend on it. Nuts is very spicy. MAT just taking its time as well after that gap up. DWAC trying to break here at the 44.40. We'll see what the action is at the 44.50. There's 44.50. What do you want to do here? What is Twitter doing? If DWAC is coming up, Twitter must be going down. Right? Inverse, right? Yep. It's not going down huge, but it's definitely doing the opposite thing. Testing these lows here at the 48. Who is Molly Martell? They're putting in, what is that? DICHHG. What are they putting in there? I didn't even see that. Hold up. Hold up. Let me read this. High frequency computer trading. Give me a sec. Dang, Dallas. Sorry, but I don't think. When did that start? MAEL. Okay. Yeah. That is some bad coding, whoever that is. How you gonna put something in there that makes all... Let me... I got it. Crazy thing is, it's coming in so fast. Let's go ahead and... that should stop that right there. Nah, I don't want to time her out. I want to get rid of her. Whoever she is. There we go. Alright, so she's gone. They're coming in so fast it wouldn't even allow me to select the message. Oh, okay, got you, Lauren. Alright, VIVK. CYCN hitting that nice high of day. Definitely gonna be waiting for that thing to hit a nice little bottom. Twitter. BA, is it ready to bounce back up yet? Nope. Still going down. Well, Orlando, you're gonna make quite a nice bit today. This one is breaking back under the 420. The SPY is breaking back under the 420 now. Sky slowly making its way up. I'd love to see some more volume on Sky. DWAC all the way to 40. Oh my gosh. Wow. DWAC not playing any games today. Has not hit a high of day as of yet. VIVK again pausing at this $4 level. Oh yeah, you're doing real good then, Lando, on that one. I have record views today. Oh yeah, I have a couple of viewers in here. I don't know how many of them are bots, but yeah. Appreciate all of you guys for tuning in if you're not a bot. If you are a bot, make sure you speak up so we can make sure we add you to that special guest list. Oh man. SPY coming on down there. Yeah, DWAC is definitely way too extended for entries up here. Way too extended. I steal Ben's viewers? Nah, man, I don't steal his viewers. We all in this together. Like high school musical. Ben's probably asleep right now, man. Okay, spy. All right, let's check out the scans again. Anything new? CLF. Oh my gosh, DWAC is still pushing. Bruh. So it pushed all the way back to this previous consolidation level of the 45. Wow. Up 13%. It is the biggest little low float mover. Oh yeah, CYN looking beautiful. Just come on down, buddy. That's all we need. See if I can so $4 is a pretty high level for it. Trend. No, that's way too steep. It's gonna have to consolidate. I love it though. Coming down for those cheaper prices. Come on down, buddy. Give me some time to get in. Twitter dying as DWAC absolutely killing the game. Let me see if any news has popped off on Twitter. This is what? Okay, Twitter. We got news popping off on Twitter left and right. Stock extends declines as Musk raises the pressure. Prominent Indian leader warns Elon Musk of consequences if Twitter promotes hate speech and volatile environment. Wall Street's bets is out here as well. Twitter amended 13D. Elon Musk and Twitter don't complete their deal. One of them will have to pay $1 billion. I thought the deal was completed already. Tesla shares up 9%. This is essentially a giant referendum about what the future of America's democratic society looks like. With Musk Twitter bid, there's no more at stake than freedom of speech. Okay. Well, apparently they think Musk is gonna definitely kill all the freedom of speech there. Musk functions more like a country and more like a country and like a sovereign. He's seeking to be more like Facebook. A professor says taking Twitter private has big implications for shareholders, experts say, but potentially even bigger implications for democracy. Okay, whatever. You want to read the rest of that? It's on the news there. A lot of stuff doesn't. I mean, if even if he makes it like Facebook, that means that it's gonna have freedom of speech. I mean, Facebook's pretty free. There's a lot of Facebook groups out there that just be saying stuff. Boeing still pressing down to that 150. RDBX came on down. SPY going on through the 419, slipping into the 418 level. Sky, Sky's giving up the ghost, going red on the day. NKTX still holding up. So we'll see what holds up green today, man. A lot of struggling out here. DWAC hit that high of day up there at their previous consolidation area right here. Is what I was looking at. I was like, man, that thing's probably gonna pull it back right there. So this consolidation level there is what is hitting. We'll see if it'll come on down and crash back under the 43. CYN continue to duck off. Good, good, good. All these good motions. I love it. Exactly, Lauren. That's what I'm saying. Like freedom of speech is really subjective nowadays. It's not really objective. You can't put it in every situation and pan it out equally. It's I mean, I'm like, look, if you got an opinion and you put your opinion out there, you are basically, how they do skeet shooting, where you shoot a skeet out there and you shoot it out of the air. That's what you're doing. Now, whether it gets shot down or not is completely based on fact. Is it a real thing that is based in logic, or is it something that you've made out of, thin air? If it's based on fact, it'll hold up no matter who shoots at it. That's what I think. I think social media should be is based on truth and fact, but people make it what they want to make it. They make it based on all kinds of constructs that come out of zero logic. One like what in the world is not how big the boat is. It's the motion in the ocean. Oh man. All right, DWAC finally giving back. It's giving back quite a bit too in this level. We'll see if it comes on out of here. I want to see it fail out of the 43. $43. Lawrence says, wait, let me read these in order. Dallas says, I have not placed a trade yet. Me either. Lawrence says, free speech only applies to the government. Elon can do whatever he wants to a private company. The second the government asks you to shadow ban people is the second you become a government actor. Um, and free speech is violated. DWAC, man, popping back off that 43 level, looking real. NKTX diving off right there. MAT diving off. A couple of these stocks are diving off except for DWAC. So DWAC is holding up, but it has lower volume. VIVK continuing here, but it doesn't have an obvious top here. It just kind of found resistance up here, really. No obvious high of day yet. People like to scream about protecting free speech, but have no basic concept on what exactly your rights mean. One Life or Lando says, "Spy about to drop again." Oh wow, man, that thing made it back here quick, didn't it? So I guess that guesstimation that the 420 was becoming resistance was accurate, at least a little bit. So the bottom here, previous consolidation was the 414 that is making its way back to. Got $2 left to get there. One Life says free speech applies for everyone, not the government. Issue is private company can install their rules only in public forum. Free speech is free. VIVK again. That's what I was scared of right there. No obvious top there. And even if it blows this top, well, the top of this where the offering was $5. So I think that one's gonna be done. BA continuing to move down through that 150 level. Very, very large move down on BA. Twitter moving down as well through the 47. I think, with it going private, man, they really don't want Elon Musk to be able to put in any kind of, you know, laws that on some of the publications that Twitter does. Sky getting down there and hitting that 984. So the market started out fairly green, but we've seen a couple of things give back their profits today. ARKK $50. What went wrong for the almighty Kathy? ARKK. Is it dying today as well? And what is that stock? Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, not looking too good on ARKK. Very extended downwards movement, red on the day, so shorts are definitely winning on that one. Government is always infringing on rights. Unfortunately, majority don't know their rights or don't use them. Yeah. Yep. Ignorance is bliss. Or in this point, I guess it wouldn't be bliss because you're being hurt by your ignorance. Okay. Rivian, CLF. What? DWAC, man. DWAC continuing to go up, man. DWAC is destroying. I mean, it's just absolutely pumping to the moon because Twitter's going down. Right back up there to that 46 level. Let me read these. Daniel B says people think they have rights, but in reality they don't. Lando says I shorted Disney for a loss around a week ago. I'm mad to say the least. Let me go and look at Disney. About a week ago. Yeah, it definitely came on down. Let's see. Lawrence says at One Life, you're correct. They don't know them out of ignorance and the government regulation of what is required in the education system. Everyone talking about Elon bring back free speech or whatever with Twitter. But Elon has a motive just like any other wealthy person with a news channel. Dallas says anything Kathy Woods touches. Dallas says anything Kathy Woods touches turns rotten because it's headline news. Most hedgies will buy the rumor and sell the news. Exactly. Lawrence says one life, one chance exactly, and the fact that he is still uh kowtowing to the CPP is worrisome. What was too early off the support break? It gave a bounce before dropping off. And then Lawrence says Dallas facts. Facts. Okay, VIVK still looking real weak. DWAC touching the 47s now, so nothing can be done with that. Let me look at MAT on the MAT not keeping up in the volume though. SPY down to 390. You think SPY's going to 390? I don't know, man. SPY's been I don't even know if the government will allow the SPY to go down to 390. They'll put their whole foot in the door. Keep it from doing that. SPY going to zero. One Life says, I don't know about all that, man. That's a very drastic thing. We're gonna need a couple of things to happen for that to happen. Like people just to disappear off the face of Earth. All right, NKTX bouncing out of that bottom. MAT though, Matt came down to the 2351. This is what 30-cent moves on Matt. Very intriguing. Let me add Matt over here to my other one. Matt on the 4-hour did get down here red on the 4-hour chart, trying to get back up here. He's got 2450. I was thinking it was intriguing, but it does have a lot of work to do to get back through this selling pressure. VIVK bouncing on out of there. Held that little level there, tested up, and like I said, the $5 is where it's really gonna be like it can't go past that. It's gonna get shot down. Y'all were calling out VIVK, and then Dallas says, meanwhile, I'm over here writing scripts to trade with for today. Let's see. 416. Okay, this is the second time DWAC's been up to this top. Has a top of the 4750. But if Twitter continues to pump down, it's not going to be good. Oh, boy. Okay, sky looks like it's finally ready to come on down, so definitely take that off. Don't really need to watch that. It's so funny, man. The whole spot's coming down, D-Wax just going on up. I think people know this thing is gonna fall when it reaches $5. They're just so scared because if it just blasts up there real quick and and grabs those orders, it's gonna be bad. Let me look at what oil is doing over here as well. You know, when everything's going crazy, you wanna make sure you keep your eye on everything. So oil is still floating around that $100 mark. This was the first breakout that I saw right here, 102 up to the 109, and now it's coming down. We'll see what kind of action, or will it hold away from this $90 breakdown here. The NQ is floating right there at the 13,000 again. We'll see if it continues to break down. On the yearly chart, we can see it's almost ate up all of these gains from last year. And looking real red on the monthly chart here. It pushed back against all of these buyers in this level here. And so now we're just looking for a breakdown of maybe the 1283-ish level. All right. I want to see if Twitter's going to break down this uptrend that it's been having for a while since the whole Elon debacle. The uptrend right now is right at what looks like the 47 breakdown. DWAC now has the obvious high of day. VIVK failing that level again at the $4. Looking for it to break this little premature trend here. It did double top here at the 450 was the high here. 50 cents away from the offering price. I bet it trapped a lot of people in there, and now it's about to drag all of them down with it. If you look on this, if you look on the 15-minute, this flat top here was the 406, which it continues to have problems with as resistance. You should see a nice little sell-off here in a little bit on it. All right, SB, peace, man. Heading to the meeting. If the stream, yeah, have a good day, man. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in. I'll be going for a little bit longer, looking around the market, looking for some obvious setups. Not trying to get blown away in this down market. E-Whack. All right, DWAC is running out of volume here as well. Previous candle was 100,000 shares traded. So did it ever reach 1,000,000 shares on any of these candles? It did not. So let's see what it wants to do. Twitter is coming back up, so DWAC shouldn't be breaking out still. Or should it? Let's see, this bottom on Twitter is the 47.83. Hmm. Yeah, that's a hard one to tell right there. CYN. Now we can start seeing more of a trend here. We see 415 on the SPY continuing to crush down on people. This previous consolidation level is the 414. Actually, it's a little bit lower. Well, it's about right there. 414, 415 level. See how strong this thing wants to be, or does it want to double bottom, form a range, and then gap down tomorrow? Well, retail traders are going to give up on VIVK. It is breaking down the VWAP, so they're going to be like, nah, I'm good. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so now we can see a more obvious trend starting to form here on DWAC as well. We'll see if it holds. We are seeing Twitter wake back up. I want to see it come down here and touch this 47 though. I want to see the reaction there. Okay. Well, will DWAC blast through this trend? Real questionable there. It's already through the 5-minute trend, which would be good for scalping, but the bigger moves are going to be on these higher time frames. If we look up here on the hour chart, Looks very green. Has the previous body at the 4607 here that it's trying to hold above. So we'll put that in there as support. 4607 at the body of that candle. And we'll see if it breaks down this 46.0. Well, snapping right down to that 4607 there. See if it breaks back into this candle. Need big red, big selling right here. Come on, give it to us. Looking for you to start to respect this trend. Come on. Dive. Okay, yeah. Twitter's popping back up. So Twitter's coming off the bottom. And DWAC is sensing the pressure. So yeah, we're about to see a little bit of a dive here. Come on. Yeah, this might be quite a bit of a sell-off here. More volume coming in there, ramping volume there. Yep. Okay. VIVK didn't want to do anything else. CYN coming back up here. I really want this thing to consolidate, but it just continues to go higher. So I just have to be patient and wait. Matt, not really doing much either. Where is this thing gonna land? Does it want to come all the way down here to the 44s? Nope, it's about to continue up. Looks like Twitter's going back down. Okay. What happened with the SPY? SPY getting a little pop there off the bottom of that 415 level that I was talking about earlier. Nice little pop back over the body of this previous candle, but will it be able to hold up the 417s? I don't think so. 417. Nice little pop up there to the top of this previous 15-minute count of 417.76. See a lot of red on the tape right there. We'll see what kind of action that does. A lot of red. Did DWAC break down yet? Nope. DWAC is about to blast off. Yeah, DWAC's a little bit choppy today. We'll have to wait for a bottom there. VIVK giving up the ghost back down to this fake uptrend it had going. So I think I can take that one out for today. I think that one's done. DWAC ready to go up to 50 bucks because Twitter keeps dropping. Twitter breaks down 48.15. DWAC is gonna rip. 48.15. We can watch it here. 24. Well, I guess it didn't care about the 48.15. It's just ready to go. Can we see Twitter drop under the 48.20s? There's a 20 right there. Hit it very quickly on Twitter and then was back up off of it to the 25. So questionable moves in both tickers. Did this thing hold up the 417s? Still just floating at that area off the bottom. We had a high of day of the 422. See if we can see any kind of trends. Got a lot of work to do to get back up to this trend though. 421. There is a very low possibility that thing's going to get all the way back up there. Okay, we're seeing the breakdown of the 48.20. Can we go ahead and get that real break? Does not want to go. Okay, we're seeing the 418s come up there very quickly. How do they feel about this VWAP on the SPY? Do they want, are people going to just jump in crazily and try to short the SPY right now, or what? Do they believe that it can't get up here to the 421? Is that the idea? And what's the probability of that idea being correct? That it can't get up there back to the 421 today? As it goes down, that probability definitely increases. You got a DWAG scalp, nice. Boy, that thing barely broke out. Oh my goodness! And Twitter came on back off those lows, but it's just not in a nice uptrend for us to go long. We gotta see it consolidate on this 47 or above the 47, on or above, and then wait for a bounce, or maybe it'll go on through. Okay. Okay, TX. J&J, Johnson and Johnson. Are you going short, or are you You picked up some puts or wow, nah, you probably be picking up some. Would you be picking up some puts or some calls on this one? I don't even know what kind of news is on it, so I'm clueless. Okay, so DWAC's gonna come on back down a little bit, with Twitter forcing its way back up to the 4850s there. But I think DWAC would be the wow. Wow. People looks like looks like the spot wants to push back up a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna get back up to the 420s. Get a nice little pullback here. Might buy up the dips on DWAC. Yeah, might be a longer term thing. Made a new high of day here though, so it's got to reset up. Let me draw all these trends out. That is too steep. I don't like that. It's gonna have to show me some red here. CYN did come out of that little trend, but it's okay. I'll wait. I want to find a definite resistance somewhere. DWAC getting punched in the mouth finally. Can we see it push down below this $46 is where it's just barely holding up. And Twitter coming on back through. People are buying up Twitter as DWAC begins to descend. But I still don't like Twitter at this point. I wanted to come on down some more. Let me look at the 4-hour chart on Twitter. So it came from down here. This was a little trend that it's been following. Oh, can't be right. That's so elongated. Oh, this is only 360 days, that's why. The daily chart came from down here, $30 level. It is red on the day though, so Twitter is definitely not in a winning situation. You're seeing DWAC come on down. Oh my goodness, CYN, bro, slow down. I don't want you over $5 yet. Oh my goodness, man. Slow down. So it's got a new high of day. Love for it to fail. Love, absolutely love for it to fail. Come back down to like $3. Okay. You said they require 3 vaccinations in gyms? Oh my goodness. You read that no one in North Korea got the vaccine. Okay, CYN finding a little bit of a top there at the 425. Hopefully that's the actual resistance point. Nope, looks like they still want to go higher. Very small little punch out there, like 1 cent. Is that going to scare anybody, or are they still going to hold? Well, they're still holding. All right. Well, I may not get, I may have to wait a while for it to come back down. The SPY back up to the 419s. Speed is what you need. If finesse is what you want to possess, Grandmaster Flash, well, you know, Johnson and Johnson not doing much down there. What's up, SB? Yeah, I'm still here. I'll be here for about 30 more minutes unless I just don't see anything. But I was watching CYN. CYN is just, it's doing its thing. It hasn't done any pullbacks on the if we look on the yearly chart, it was a recent little IPO, came down to this $1 and something, popped back up to 4. Still red on the year, but definitely forcing its way up to be green on the year. Coming to this top of the 460, which I was trying to see if that's going to become some resistance, so I can get a better lower entry on this right here, 460 level. And yeah, we'll see if it can consolidate at some point. But right now it's just going straight up. Pulling back off that 425. Great. DWAC hanging around these levels. Twitter has now come down back below that 48.15. So we should see DWAC attack the highs again here. Let's see if it'll do it. We're below that 48.15 level. Maybe it needs a little rest before it tries to attack the highs again. It did make a nice little, what, $6 move there? Or, yeah, $6 move. Yeah, Twitter's about to dump. Okay. So let's see what'll happen on this little dump on Twitter. Will DWAG be ready to attack the highs again? Getting a little pop there. Yeah. I just think this is too high of a buy for me. SPY got up there. Remember that probability, very low probability for it to get all the way back up there. Now it's got another level of resistance here at the 419, still under the intraday trend. We'll see if it can start cracking back down and pushing these buyers out, or maybe these buyers have become sellers, so they're just not there anymore, and it's just nothing but sellers here. We shall see. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. One Life on DWAC, I was like, I know Twitter's coming down, but Twitter just popped back up a little bit. It's kind of holding that level. But it's just too high, man. Too high. Even if it does go, it's just too high. If we look on the hour chart, this thing refuses to break down the 46. And it's about to be 10 o'clock in 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. CYN, praise the Lord, it came back down. Come on back. Come on, fade. Fade for the rest of the day. Get back down to 250. I'm seeing the NQ still right at the 13,000. Has not dropped from there yet. So you said DWAC is just a nice little scalp. Yeah, it's down here at right at the $40 level. He got some little scalps out there, um, up to the 47. But with the way it's chopping around, and look at it now, it's kind of coiling. So I wonder, is it gonna have that rubber band effect back through the 46 here soon? Has a bottom here of the 46.15. With Twitter continuing to come, it keeps coming back up. So I want to see this thing dive off. About to get a big dump here. Top of this is the 46.80. Let's see a dump. Quick break of the 46.25 straight through the 46 would be great. Getting hit there. Can we see a quick break of that 46.25? Let's see it on the bids. Looking out here, 46.70s. It's about a 10 cent or 12-cent range here on this one. Volume has completely dried up though, up here. It's gonna dump. Where's those reds? See that 46.50 get broken down. CYN coming on down back under the fours. Yes, yes, yes. Come down. Oh man, it's beautiful. We'll see where the new landing spot for it is off this high of day. All right, got that one in, and we got this one here, and we'll go there. Okay, 46.50 breaking down. It's looking for a harder slam here through the 46.25. Well, Twitter wants to come on back down, so will they get brave over here on DWAC and get slammed on? Yeah, there's no volume. SPY slipping on down. Can we get that break back under the 417s? 420 became a resistance level, and now 419. So every dollar is becoming a resistance level, looks like. Seeing V-line. V-line pop up there with a little bit of, what's the news on this one? Wasn't this one that came up earlier? Not seeing any specific company news. Nah, never mind. Never mind on that one. Okay. So today I'll keep my eye on CYN, DWAC getting on out of there now. People getting real brave up here at the top, burning out all of those sellers. How many trends is this thing gonna make? Like, none of this is obvious. Acting a little wonky up here. Is it finally ready to see that 46 break? We got small size, no big sizes. Maybe there's some hidden orders out here. See some at the 42s, but nothing in the 50s right now. Opening up a new candle much lower. Could not really give us any obvious trend setups, but it finally looks like it wants to come down at least a little bit. Twitter coming down through the 48s though. That may cause it to reverse here. Twitter about to bow out. The SPY also cracking back under the 17s. 15-minute. Who will the Cowboys draft? Dallas. Yeah, Lori, you remember the last time you were talking about you were building a fire pit? That's what Dallas was talking about. Was that you or Lauren? I think it was you. All right, Dallas, man. Have a good one. Appreciate you stopping in and sharing your insight. Twitter. All right, so DWAC finally giving up the ghost, breaking back into the buy. I mean, it took it forever. It stayed up here for what? Uh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 an hour in this area. So I'm guessing all the shorts that want to get in, if they want to get in, are in. But yeah, not seeing too much more today. We saw some things moving. No real news that stood out on the day. A lot of previous movers bouncing and just not seeing it. Let me see if Ben is streaming. I do not see him on. So must still be sleep. That man sleeps so much. I can't sleep like that, man. I wake up like on I'm already on fire when I wake up. But then again, I try not to work too late. Try to get to bed, so try to keep the bags under my eyes from exploding. Yeah, if the spy is just gonna be going sideways like this, right at that 418 level, as long as it continues to trend down, I mean it'll eventually break down, but I'm not too into just sitting here because I'm getting bored and I could be doing other things. So keep my eye on CYN, keep my eye on DWAC and Twitter, and still holding my positions in the uranium. They really didn't go anywhere. They didn't move any today much. It moved a little bit. Um, but yeah, that's about it. We'll see what happens tomorrow morning. Remember, we do have a Discord. You can check out frameworkfortune.com to get the link to the Discord. We talk about everything investing and entrepreneurship, NFTs, cryptos. We drop different articles in there on news that we find. You can drop articles in there if you find something that's super interesting. We also compare results. You know, how did this trade go? What was your logic behind this? What are you looking at? You can take screenshots and actually show your logic basically. Um, what else? Yeah, check out Framework Fortune. You can check out the Framework Fortune home channel. Um, and yeah, just come and be a part. It no paywalls. It's all free. So don't worry about all of that. Just a simple sign up, get the link, and you're in. I think that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, I really didn't see any fire this morning. But maybe tomorrow will be Thursday and maybe some things will pick up and we'll see. But anyway, um, that is about it for me. I did not see Daniel B. I mean, I did not see Ben streaming today. I think he may still be asleep or whatever. Uh or working on something else. I don't know. But you know, I don't know his schedule, man. His schedule changes every day. Uh but yeah, let me go ahead and set this outro. Yep. Okay. But anyway, that is all from me today. If you're going to continue trading, continue watching the markets, be careful, be safe. And if you see anything interesting, drop it in the Discord. Sometimes we can't catch everything. So the more eyes we have, the more information we can gather. But yeah, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in, dropping your likes, your comments. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.